this is going to be a song. I think it's not too cold for my little fingers. Big Blue Sky. So it's hard to make a living these days. It's often very hard to make a living. And it's not easy. It's especially not easy now. And we were driving on a road trip. East-west is the loneliest highway in Nevada. And you pass this copper mine right before you get to the town of Ely. And I didn't really like what that copper mine had done to the landscape, and yet it had given a lot of people in Ely a living. So I thought about that and people having to travel there to go because it's in the middle of nowhere. And then I was getting my car repaired, and this older woman, she was 84, she talked about how she and her husband had to be separated, and this younger woman was talking to her and said that they had been apart too. So for all those military people that have to travel or live apart, or you have a bunch of different schedules, or things just aren't easy anymore, this goes out to you. And this is really about enduring love. I know you love me, so I won't ask if you do. It's not a thing your heart needs to cut through. I'm holding on to my dream of you coming back to me and you in that big blue sky. Honey, you don't have to be good to look up and say your piece. It's the way of the world anyhow. Some get a job, some get a chance, a dollar pipe, a quarter sack. It's our shot at this crazy romance. Our lives are not torn apart at the seams. You got the light inside to hold to a bunch of dreams. It's a hard time being gone, might be harder coming on back to me and you in that big blue sky. Honey, you don't have to be good to look up and say your piece. It's the way of the world anyhow. Some get a job, some get a chance, a dollar pipe, a quarter sack. It's our shot at this crazy romance. Wondering what we'll do with our gold in the bank. You do what you can, there ain't no one else to thank. Gonna ride me one more time from that dirty Nevada mine. I'm waiting here neath the big blue sky. There's pretty women out there, they're praying you got no heart. Well, you got mine, I got yours, don't matter, we're miles apart. I'll put 2 chairs out each night on our dead-end street. I'm still gonna be that woman you wanna meet. It's a love that lives for dreaming. You're coming on home to me and you in that big blue sky. Honey, you don't have to be good to look up and say your piece. It's the way of the world anyhow. Some get a job, some get a chance, a dollar pipe, a quarter sack. It's our shot at this crazy romance. Well, some get a job, some get a chance, a dollar pipe, a quarter sack. It's our shot at this crazy romance. It's our shot at this crazy romance. So when I wrote that, I think about $1 a pipe and all of that. Well, I changed irrigation pipe when I was a kid for my Uncle Peter. He bought land here with the down off Couch in Pinehurst in Tumalo. And God, I mean, it's really hard changing pipe as a little kid, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and those things are heavy and they weigh and anyway, so I said to Uncle Peter one time, not so long ago, he's up in heaven now, but I said, "Cowboy, you paid me $1 a pipe," because I was telling him about this song, and he said, "Oh, no, no, 10 cents. 10 cents. God, yeah, well, it was a good life back then.